What's up everyone? Kevin Leslie, the top 3 mistakes people make at the finish position, at completion of their stroke. And that's what we're gonna talk about today, is how to identify and drill in so that we can preserve that energy for the duration of the piece or whatever the workout is that we're doing, right? Because we don't want to be expending energy at that finish or not best utilizing our power, right? And that's what we want to think about today. So before we get to that, if you like this channel, please subscribe. We got videos coming out every week. So again, subscribe to the channel, really helps us out, and let's keep moving forward. So with that, I'm not even going to use the handle to start. I just want to talk about those 3 areas, again, not mistakes, but areas that we can begin to drill in so that, again, we can have a more efficient stroke, especially at the back end when we are completing our stroke. So the first one is just, if I'm sitting here on the seat, right, it's just a posture check, right? If I'm nice and tall, shoulders down and relaxed, right, but just starting with my posture. I'm tall, neutral spine. If I am sitting on my seat, right, and I like to sit on the front half of my seat, just giving me a little bit more clearance through the hips and hamstrings. But if I'm sitting up, right, and I am slouched, right? If I'm slouched and I'm sitting on my back pockets here, right? That is not a posture that really allows for good clearance through the hips, but also more importantly, puts a lot of pressure on that low back. So the first one, again, is sit up nice and tall, that neutral spine, and give yourself that ability to swing through the hips and also have a more structurally sound body position. Number 2, right, is excessive layback, right? Obviously my feet are unstrapped. If I lay back, there's gonna come a point where I fly off the back end, right? That is not an efficient layback. A lot of people feel like they have to get all the way back here in order to maximize their length. But in reality, what they're doing is they're expending energy every single time they lay back here, right? I can't hold this position for that long without feeling that fatigue here in the core. So what I wanna do is I wanna sit up just tall enough where, again, I feel like my feet could lift a little bit, but in reality, I'm okay to sit here for a couple minutes, right? That's a 11 o'clock layback, which gives me the ability to get to a 1 o'clock body pivot, right? So not laying back too far, that's number 2. Number 3, this is a fun one, right? Because a lot of people, this is one that pops up more than most, right? So let me grab a handle for this one, but it is tension, and tension is energy, right? If I'm holding a pencil for a long duration, eventually my hand's gonna give up because I can't hold that pencil anymore, right? Because I'm burning fuel. It could take a very long time, but eventually my ability to keep that grip is going to go to the wayside, right? It's the same thing on the machine, right? So if I'm here and I'm tense through my shoulders, right? I'm burning energy here, right? I'm burning energy that I'm gonna need long term. If I am tense through my grip, I'm death gripping that handle, right? That's energy that not only affects my ability to actually apply force, right? That ability to hang on the handle, but again, I'm burning energy that I'm going to need long term. So the third one is nice and relaxed, right? I'm nice and relaxed through your shoulders, and I'm nice and relaxed here in the fingers, right? I'm not tense around with the hands, I'm not tense and upright with the shoulders, right? This is a common one. So those 3 things, again, posture, right? I'm not sitting on my back pockets. I'm nice and tall. Gives me the clearance through the hips. Excessive layback, right? And then tension. I'm not overly tense through the body and through my grip. So how do we begin to drill that so that you can start to identify that for your own rowing at home? So here's what I would say, right? My favorite drill is just an arms and body sequence all the way up to the front end, right? I'm gonna start out arms and body and just really getting that swing and that connection. And then you're gonna slowly introduce the legs, right? So let's run through it together. So I'm here at the finish, right? I'm nice and tall, right? I'm tall, upright, on my sit bones here, right? Not on my back pockets. I'm nice and tall, right? I have an 11 o'clock layback, and I'm relaxed through shoulders, right? And all I'm gonna do, and I like to do this feet out, but I'm just going to work through that swing and that draw, right? And I'm checking in, am I still nice and tall? Am I not laying back excessively? Am I relaxed through my body, right? And then I can slowly introduce the legs. Let's come up the half slide. And then same thing. I'm running through that same checklist. And then if I go to full slide, same thing, right? I'm coming back to that same point every stroke. So again, those 3 areas can really preserve that energy that we're gonna need long term. So there you have it. Start to work that drill. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, if this was helpful, subscribe to the channel. We got weekly videos coming out every week. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.